Good morning, I'm David Smalley with Elves and Angels, and I'm here to do a short, hopefully, short video on the assembly of Jenny's Pantry. I'll just give you an idea what the parts look like. These are the sides, and with all Elves and Angels products, the assembly, we create these grooves for you to follow so that it's easy for anyone to assemble one of these. You simply put the part into those, they hold on to it, and you screw it together. So I'm going to show you that very soon. And the other parts, I'll describe them as we go along. Okay, to do the assembly, you can use either a screw gun or a screwdriver. But for these videos, we like to make them as quick as possible, as well as not waste your time or ours. And who wants to sit here and watch a video all day? So anyways, we'll get started. This is the top surface that goes in here. You can see the groove that I showed you there. Now, you want, when you put this in, sometimes it's handy to have something, like even a part of a magazine or something, to hold this up on this side while you screw this side in. And I'm going to show you what needs to happen here. You want to line up the back of the shelf with the inside of this groove in the back. That's where the back slides up. So you don't want it to be in that groove. You want it to be even, with the inside of that groove. And that leaves enough room for the back to slide in. So we'll line that up right now. And we'll put a screw in. See if I got it. My eyes are not what they once were. I got it. I'll show you what it looks like. I lined it up with the inside of this groove. Now we're going to do the other side. And I don't need that anymore. So we're going to put it in there. Again, I'm going to line up the back of this top piece with the inside of the groove in the back so that can slide up. Okay, so now we're going to put in the front panel, which I haven't shown you yet. It's right here. Now this will come to you like this. The doors are already hung. Handles are on. And we're going to take this, and you'll see the grooves here on the front, this side and this side. We're going to slide that up from the bottom, this, put it in one side, put it in the other, and just kind of push it up like this. Just kind of, I got a good chubby belly now, so it's easy for me. So there's 3 screws on either side. I'll probably just put in a couple so that we don't have to, you don't need to see me screw in all of them. One at the top, one at the bottom, like that. And then we're going to go to this side, one at the top, one at the bottom. And also pull this up in that groove, the front panel, to close that gap so it looks nice when you're done. I'll show you what it looks like at this point. There's the doors. This shelves aren't in yet, obviously. Okay, so we're going to take it, put it on its front. Your shelves, the rounded over edge goes in the front. I'm going to drop those in here like this. Put the bottom one in, this, and they're going to, same as the top piece, it's going to go even with the inside of the groove in the back. And we get 1 screw on either side, and again over here, make sure it's not in the track, because if it is, the back won't slide in well, or it won't slide in at all. So get the bottom one in. like this. And like I say, you can do the same thing with a screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, but it'll just take you a little bit longer. Now, that's what it looks like now. Back isn't in yet, obviously. So, now on the top. And underneath of the top, you're going to see I'll do it like this, a groove here. That is going to line up with the groove in the sides. And when you slide the back up, this groove here is going to line up with that, and the back will actually go into the top so that it secures that properly. Now this here, make sure your grooves line up, your top grooves line up with your side, and then just space that evenly there. And I believe there's two screws on either side, and we'll get one there. One over here. Just make sure those are, the top is lining up with the back, so that top back will go in there, slide in there where it's supposed to be. Okay, front ones. Now you see the grooves here. We have another shelf that's going in there. The same thing, the rear of the shelf wants to line up with the inside of the groove in the back. And for the reason that I've already said quite a few times, so you just tap that until it's even there. And we'll get the other side. That. Okay. So here we are to that point now. We're going to put in the back. The smaller piece with finish on it is the one that's going to go all the way up to the top, and it's going to tuck right in to that groove that is in the top, the bottom of the top. Want to push all the way up. Make sure you get it in that groove, which I think I just did. Then you want to take this piece. It's called the rear connector. Has grooves on this edge, grooves on this edge. We're going to take this and put it right across here, and it locks into the upper back, and then you're going to slide the lower back into it. It gets one screw on either side. That. And over here. Then we're going to take the lower back, which looks like this with our logo on it. 2 screw holes, pre-drilled holes on the bottom, which you're going to screw into the bottom shelf. So now we're going to slide this up here. And like I said, it's going to go into the grooves in the rear connector. And then you're going to take, you'll have these little silver screws here. And you're going to screw one in on that part and one in over here. And that'll hold that in for you. So at this point, this is what this looks like. This is Jenny's Pantry. Then, I try to remind people of this all the time, and nearly every video we do. These are the plugs you're going to put in afterwards. You're going to get a small dab of glue on the edge of the hole maybe even on either side. They have to be glued. These birch plugs, we always use the same size drill, 3/8 of an inch. These are 3/8 of an inch chamfered, which means beveled, kind of, wooden plugs. They're very susceptible, as is all wood, to humidity and temperature changes. If they're dry, if it's moist, they're going to swell sometimes. And it doesn't happen all the time. It's just, there's nothing we can do about it, and we never make a mistake with that. So take your plug, be patient, push it over here. Now sometimes they just drop in like that. Other times it may not. So you want to take it over here, just absolutely center it on that after you've got your glue in it, and then simply tap it in, just like that. And it'll always work. Just be patient. Sometimes you won't even need any patience, which is good for most of us. Anyways, this is Jenny's Pantry. As always, Elves and Angels has been doing this now for, I think it's 34 years this year. I've been here since the beginning, and I appreciate the many years of business that all of you have given us. We have so many repeat customers throughout the country, and actually some throughout the world. It's very satisfying to know that we've made it this long and got into so many people's homes, and we've helped to nourish your life, and you definitely have nourished ours, and we thank you for it.